Well, g'day dirt fishers. We're at that block that I was talking to you guys about the other day, the one that's being cleared. A little bit more than 30 centimetres taken off at the back here, but it does taper out as it goes out the front. Now construction is going to happen pretty quickly on this place, so I thought I'd get over here now and see what else we can find. What I'm going to try to do is leave you guys there, dig a few targets, and then we'll come back and get you guys and we'll discover them together. But first of all, what I want to do is take you guys along and just show you how alive the ground is with targets, and how it'll probably intensify as we move closer towards the front of the property, because obviously they've condensed the top layer down towards that area. Anyway, let's see what comes of it and what more we can find. I've done this place pretty extensively before the blocks were sold, so I'm happy there's only really just trash in that top layer towards the front of the property. But I'm really interested to see what's out the back here, okay? So just bear with me, I'll set up the multi-cruiser and I'll grab you guys and we'll just have a bit of a listen to the ground before we start digging some targets. Hope we find something good. Right, here we are. All we're doing, 3-tone on the multi-cruiser, gain at 89 and discrimination at 15. It's just something I do with that discrimination to 15. I try to run my machines as wide open as possible, but anyway, that's what I do, and so I find that works best for me. Let's have a quick swing around and listen to what else is in the ground. Oh, I haven't ground balanced yet, let's do that. And we're ready to go. So you can hear really quiet up this end now. Something there. Okay, anyway, as you can see, really quiet. It's super windy, it's a super cold day here in Brisbane. Windy and cold. But as we move up towards the front of the property, okay, what you should hear is the ground starting to liven up a little bit. Let's keep on going. Something there. No real spectacular signals yet. There's a target there that's still fairly deep. We'll investigate that hopefully. But as you can tell, the further up the property, further towards the front of the property that we go, the more signals that we're getting, which was to be expected really. That's in the ring range there. I think it's a little bit big, but we'll definitely have a look at that. Anyway, I'll put you back up where I had you to start off with, and we'll see what we can come up with, eh? Great that the owner let me back on his property. You see, we copped a bit of rain last night, so we've got a few plunge pools in areas. That's why I've got my trusty gumboots on. Anyway guys, I'll set, oh hello digger, I'll set you back up, let's see what we can find. Alrighty, we've got a few signals to start off with. Let's investigate these ones first and then we'll move on further down the block. Oh, we've got a coin. I knew I was hearing something else. Now this soil is really corrosive. I'd say that'd be a halfpenny. Can't get any detail off it at the moment, but that's what I'd say it'd be, a halfpenny. Anyway, one of our first targets. It's amazing how deep they go. I've got a few other good targets down along the way a little bit. So anyway, that's the first pre-decimal coin. They just keep on coming out of this place. On to the next one. So this one's fairly deep as well, so it's going to take me a while to get this one out, but it's ring up about an 86. Ring up a bit higher now, might actually be rusty iron, but we shall see. So we've moved it. Nah. Wow. Bit of foil. Wouldn't expect that down this deep. Anyway, we'll check our hole. And that was it. No glory on that one. Bit jumpy, not very solid, but let's see what it is, eh? Hang on. Maybe it was this what we're hearing over here. Let's see. Very muddy here, guys. Bloody hell. More foil. On to the next one. A much more solid tone here. So I'm a bit more hopeful with this one. I think we've missed it. That was it. A little bit of brass or copper, I think. Not really sure. Not having much luck at the moment, apart from that halfpenny, of course. I think we moved it. I just don't know where to. More trash. We seem to have a good one here. An old bottle lid of some description. Pretty old. It wasn't not a screw top, that's for sure. Oh, check out that bullet. Hope that's in focus for you. It's a big old bullet. Not fired. So somebody must have been loading their own ammo. If you guys know what sort of bullet that is, let us know in the comments below. Alright, we've got another couple of targets here. Really just an investigation as to what sort of targets find themselves really deep. I actually didn't think I'd find too much on this outing, only because, like I said, I've extensively done this block before, but was super interested to see what's here now the top layer's gone down. It just goes to show some of those targets, doesn't matter if they're heavy or light, will make their way pretty deep down, whether there's been fill come into this property in the past or whatever, you don't know. So we've got one around here. Is that on? Yep. Oh, and there it is. 1 cent piece. Got another one over here. It's located again. Split this plug. And there we go, maybe a top to some sort of ointment bottle or something. Not really sure. Pays to check your hole, guys. I just got another signal here. Oh, actually, I think that's that 1 cent piece. I didn't pick it up. Hang on a second, let's retrieve it. Oh, it's right there. 1 cent piece. 87 on this one, ladies and gents. And there you go. That'll be a penny. The amount of pre-decimal coins I found in this place. Get a bit of product labeling in there. The amount of pennies I found in this place, but check out the condition of them. This soil just must chew them up. It'll be a rue penny, I think. It's obviously had a bit of a fight with the mower. Well, the targets are still here. Yeah, there you go. I can see the rue there. Anyway, half penny and a penny so far. Now this one here, let's have a listen to it. It's a mid-tone. And it's pretty stable and it's pretty compact, so worth having a look to see what it is. Now obviously the mid-tones, you're going to get a lot of lead and potentially gold, but you know, when you get a mid-tone and it's pretty stable and it's a nice compact target, it's always worth investigating. 9 times out of 10 you're going to be disappointed, but that one time will make it worth it. we've got a sinker. Geez, look at that flat side. You can almost mistake that for a musket ball if it didn't have a hole through the middle. Anyway, like I said, those mid-tones are going to be lead, or sometimes they'll be gold. Those two sit right next to each other on the table, so you've got to dig the lead to dig the gold. That's what dirt fishing's all about. Righto guys, we haven't had much luck towards the back of the property, so what I'm going to do now oh, that target sounds pretty good too. Nah, it's deep, scratchy. Nah, let's move on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set you up on that pile of rocks over there, okay, and then we'll do this half of the property. Now, like I said earlier in the introduction, that I imagine that this part of the property is going to be alive with targets, because this is obviously a demolished house site, quite an old house site too. So we don't know what we're going to find, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set you up on those rocks and then we'll get back to swinging. Bear with. Well, there you go, dirt fishers. Really wasn't too much more to find. Doesn't really disappoint me though, because it kind of validates my detecting, and that I'm doing a reasonably good job the first time. So it was fun. No, nevertheless, it was fun to see what else was here. We still have the other side of the block, okay, but we'll wait until we introduce ourselves to the new owners to make sure we're not trespassing or anything. Always keep above board. It's much better doing it that way than it is sneaking onto a property or whatever with the risk of getting caught. This is me, this is not you necessarily, but it's always best to do the right thing, because then you're not constantly looking over your shoulder and doubting whether you should be there, and you eliminate the potential to get in trouble too, okay, and you keep the hobby alive for everybody else, because we're all seen to be doing the right things. Anyway, dirt fishers, thanks for coming along. Sorry it wasn't more exciting than it was, but I just wanted to get some footage to put a little video out for you guys. I haven't done it in a while, so there it is. See you on the next challenge. I mean, detecting is a challenge, so you know what I mean. See ya.